Welcome back to Tech Take from Los Angeles. I'm Adam Housley, and we have a very new technology out there, or a new concept really, in smartphones, one that maybe should have come around a long time ago for those of us who have a very significant smartphone bill, and I wouldn't know that. My boss and my wife would know more than me. But in Los Angeles, joining us now is Steven Stokels. He's a Freedom Pop CEO and co-founder. What's so great about what they've done is, with Freedom Pop, is they've launched the first ever free mobile phone service, right?
Correct.
So kind of give us the rundown. When people say free, what's that mean?
It's what it sounds like. 100% totally free, no gimmicks, no sort of games we're playing here or promotions. You get free text, free data, and free voice. So 500 texts a month, 200 voice minutes, and a half a gig of data every month free for life.
That's a lot for a lot of, for a lot of people. Now, maybe not for me who streams and does more than they should with their phone, but for like my mom and dad or my brother who uses the phone really just to call or text here and there, that's a pretty good deal.
That's great. That deal would cost you about $40 to $50 if you wanted to go to a store, Verizon, for example, and purchase that.
So like $500 a year, roughly, would save someone
easily. And here's the best bet for guys like you. We have unlimited text, unlimited voice for $10.99 a month, which is 90% cheaper than Verizon.
Yeah, how are you guys doing that?
So what we do, we basically look at voice, text, data as a big commodity, and we say we want to commoditize this whole thing further. In the U.S., you got big guys, I want to mention names, who are just kind of pillaging consumers.
Right.
And we're saying we don't want to make money off that. We'll make money on other stuff. We'll give that away for free. And if you want to buy some online security, if you want to buy a value-added service from us, maybe identity theft, etc., we'll sell you that as well. Okay. And we get 15-20% of people who opt into that, and that's enough to kind of make money on the overall product.
So basically what this does, it gets them in the front door. So you're letting in the front door for free, and then it allows people to look around and go and shop for other things, basically.
Exactly.
And sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, the great thing about the U.S. market, or the bad thing for consumers, is in the U.S., carriers are completely milking consumers. So there's huge margins there. And we're basically saying we don't need those margins. So it gives us a lot of flexibility to really undercut and come in with free propositions or even $10 for unlimited.
Show us one of your phones there?
This is a, put that up, that is a HTC Evo design. A great smartphone. This phone retails for $300. We sell it for $99.
And like so yeah, perfect.
Like I said, it comes with, let me get
the battery thing off there.
The battery thing off there. It comes with free voice, free text, and free data. $99 for the phone. And like I said, this thing, if you bought it new off Amazon, would be $300. So you're getting a very cheap phone that's quality, but the most important thing is it comes with free everything.
What kind of system does it run?
Android.
So Android operating system.
It's a great smartphone right here.
Yeah. In fact, I don't have an HTC. I've been messing around. They send me stuff. I'm mostly an Apple guy, but my brother has the HTC and he loves it, not from you guys, obviously. And then the Samsung Mega we've been messing around with lately, which is kind of a fun phone to screw around with also. But the HTC is a very good phone. What's the feedback been so far? What have the big guys said? I'm sure they're not happy about the prospect of you guys getting in the game this affordable.
Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, user feedback is most important. We sold out within 24 hours of launching this thing. We're opening up new devices in the next couple of days.
Okay.
But literally we thought we could go a month on the initial inventory. A day and a half later, we were out. So great user feedback. Feedback from the carriers, not quite the same. So I was at a conference last week. I don't want to mention the actual carrier name, but an exec from one of the big guys was actually yelling at me in public for destroying the markets. It's kind of the reaction we're looking for, though. Right. At the end of the day, we are trying to sort of shake things up a little bit.
And you're a U.S.-based company, right?
Yeah, LA-based, down the street.
Down the street. And we said some new devices are coming out. What can you tell us what those are yet, or no?
I can. Yeah, you know what? So we have the HTC Evo design here.
Right.
We're going to be launching another HTC device in the coming days.
Okay.
And then we're moving into some Samsung devices as well. So you'll see the Galaxy, for example, with the same free. Everything's got the same free service.
Right. Are you going to do the Mega?
We'll see. That's a big device.
It's a big device. My wife calls it the tray, paper, what she call it, TV tray. But I actually like it. It's a pretty cool device. But it's Samsung, same idea, obviously, just bigger than the other Samsung devices. Where do you guys go from here? So give us some of the things that people can expect. So it's $10.99 a month for unlimited. It's free otherwise. You say you offer online security. Give us some of the things you guys offer that would be beneficial to somebody. Especially, we've talked about online security and phone security on this show for the last year and a half. And when we were live, when we were doing the show live, we had a lot of viewer feedback. And we still get a lot of viewer feedback about that and about security. And we know, of course, the hacking that's going on now with cell phones. What are some of the things you guys provide?
Yeah, so that's a good question, and there's going to be a roadmap on that as well. So on one hand, we're going to continue to offer more and more devices.
Right.
And on the other hand, more and more services. So online security is available now, identity theft available now. But the great thing about voice is there's all kinds of other cool functionalities you can do that you can't do on a normal phone. For example, group conference calling, video conference calling.
Right.
Our phones can enable that. And so we may charge $2 a month to be able to do that. Or, for example, unlimited calling to the UK for $9.99 a month.
That's a good idea.
So there's all kinds of additional services tied to the voice that we'll also be able to roll out over the coming weeks.
Yeah, so the UK is a good idea because in Los Angeles, people may not realize there's like 50,000 expats from England that are here, from the UK, that are in Los Angeles right now. I guess my last one so far is, so how many users sign up for this right away? I mean, and where can people find out more about it?
Okay, so TryFreedomPop.com. I'll answer the most important part first.
Okay.
FREEDOMPOP.
Okay, well, we'll put that up on the screen at some point. Go ahead.
Even better. As far as we had 6 figures, over 100,000 people try to get on. We didn't have that many devices, which is why we sold out very quickly.
Right.
But we're looking to bring on everybody over the coming months here.
How do you afford to sell a phone that affordable from HTC? Are they giving you a deal? How does that work out?
That's the best part. So what we've done is actually gone out and develop relationships with the refurbished guys. So we actually buy these phones, we clean them up, we refurbish them, turn them into A-stock. So A-stock is defined as like new.
Okay.
It allows us to then sell a $300 phone, which looks brand new, for $100.
Wow.
Without having to subsidize it and still offer those very low rates. And so we've done that in mass. I mean, we're talking hundreds of thousands of devices.
How many employees do you guys have right now?
We're up to about 60 now.
Wow, all LA based?
All right down the street, right.
Nice, and the plan is, of course, to continue to expand, I assume, right?
The plan is to actually get to a point where we're actually a top 3 or 4 carrier in the U.S. and take down some of the big guys and force some pressure on the whole industry.
What my last question is, so when the guy was yelling at you, how'd you handle it? What'd you say to him?
To be honest, I kind of laughed it off. What else are you going to do in the middle of in front of 300 people? But I liked it, to be honest.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Stephen Stokols, Freedom Pop CEO and co-founder. Again, you can find out more information at freedompop.com. HTC, you said some Samsung devices are coming out. I mean, free cell phone. We talked about free house phone recently and some of the positives that went on with that. But, I mean, with cell phones, again, my brother, I talked about a couple of my friends. They don't even have home phones anymore. So this might be a way to go. Check it out, freedompop.com. More information there. And we'll continue to follow the company. It's down the street from us here in Los Angeles, so it's an easy catch-up for us.